Hey guys, it's Julie and welcome to my first ever storytime video. Gotta admit, it's kinda weird, but also pretty exciting, but please bear with me. I've tried many times to film this video, but I just can't do it without messing up. So hopefully this time is a good one. But anyway, today's storytime video is about how my last name is fake and at one time was probably illegal. So no, the title is not clickbait and the story is 100% true, although it honestly kind of sounds like the plotline to a Nicholas Sparks movie, but I can guarantee that it's not. So way back in my family history, there were these two brothers whose last name was Stewart, and their dad was the company manager for the... So as I was editing this video, I realized I probably shouldn't say the name of the company just for privacy reasons, but all you need to know for the story is that the founder of the company's last name was McDonald. So yeah, now back to the story. Which I'm pretty sure isn't a thing anymore. I think it was bought out by Japan or something. But anyway, when the founder died, he gave the company to these two brothers. I'm not really sure why, but he did. So obviously when you own a large company like that, you tend to get a lot of money and you tend to get rich. And when you're rich, it's a good idea to get a chauffeur, right? Well, one of these brothers thought that it was. So he ended up hiring some 18-year-old guy who, let me tell you, faked his last name to be McDonald. Because apparently he thought that would help him get the job easier, which I guess it did. So good for him. But he faked his last name. But keep in mind, this was almost 100 years ago, so they didn't have computers with records or extensive security checks or anything, so it was pretty easy to get away with it. But yeah, he faked his last name. So now for the Nicholas Sparks part of the story. The brother who hired this chauffeur also had a 16-year-old daughter. See what I'm getting at? Yeah, they ended up falling in love, obviously, and the dad did not like this because the chauffeur was A, an employee, and B, he came from a low-class family, I believe, so they ended up running away together, and the dad actually disowned her because of that. So I'm actually not sure how long they stayed together, but at least after a couple of years they did break up, and she later met a man whose last name was Walker. So they ended up getting married and they had kids, which one of them would be my grandfather later on. But unfortunately, when the kids were still pretty young, they got a divorce. And soon after that, for some reason, she must have still been in love with this guy, but she changed all of her kids' last names to McDonald after the chauffeur. So my grandpa was the first line of McDonald's, and obviously that was passed on to my dad and then passed on to me. So not only is my last name not biological, but it's also fake. So basically I have zero connection to the McDonald family name, and when teachers and people see it, they always think I have some extensive Scottish heritage, which I don't. I am a little bit Scottish, but not for my last name to be. So biologically my name should be Julie Walker, and when I actually first heard the story in grade 5 I think it was, I had a huge identity crisis and I was like, oh my god, who am I? But now I've just embraced it, and I think it's a really fun and unique story to tell people, so I wanted to tell it to all of you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!